The stock market is ripping and so many stocks are at a 52-week high. While everyone is looking at expensive stocks like Palantir, like Tesla, there's an awesome AI stock with even more upside that's really lucrative, and it's at a 52-week low. It's an absolute bombshell that I just put money into. So I respect your time. I'm going to share with you and break down the stock that I just invested in and the stock that I am really bullish on that so many people are not talking about. The stock is AMD. AMD stock is cheaper today than it was a whole entire year ago. This stock is near a 52-week low and it's at a very key inflection point, and that's why I'm buying the stock. And I have two option trades for you. One of the option trades is going to absolutely blow up your account in a good way. All right, here's a brief summary because I respect your time. If you have to bounce from this video, you don't have time, you have to go get a workout, you have to go spend time with your family, or you're just at work, whatever. Here's the quick breakdown, okay? In my research, what I did was I looked at AMD's CEO and I decided to purchase AMD shares today because I'm bullish on the CEO, I'm bullish on the fundamentals. They have really low RSI. The RSI is absolutely ridiculous. When I see RSI this low, that typically means that the stock is completely oversold. And I'm recommending two option trades here, okay? One is going to be publicly the $130 buy leap option for September 2025, okay? That's going to give you time for that upside. It's also going to give you multiple earnings quarters because I think AMD is going to continue taking share from Intel and it's going to compete effectively with Nvidia, okay? My other trade I'm going to have in my private Discord community. I'm going to give a little bit more information on that at the end of the video, but if you don't have time, it is the first link in the description and prices will be going up in the new year. So make sure you go ahead and check out my one-on-one coaching. Last but not least, my price target for AMD is $175 per share in 6 months. So there you go. If you have to bounce off the video, buy the leap option, take a look at AMD, invest wisely, and I'll see you in the next one. But now if you do have time, let's get that money. Guys, I'm pumped up. I'm really pumped up because I'm telling you, this thing makes a lot of sense. Like you crazy right now. If you're investing all your money in all the stocks that are at 52-week highs, guys, we are making money right now. Instead, AMD right now. AMD, it's time to buy. And there's this weird, completely, really weird dynamic, guys. I'm doing this video in the morning, and I'm telling you, I was just thinking about it. AMD has a really weird dynamic where if other tech giants like Nvidia do well, AMD goes down. So there's like this reverse correlation. Stock goes up on, Nvidia, AMD goes down. That doesn't make sense to me because, yeah, I get it. They're playing in the same space. They're not directly one-to-one proportional. It's not like Nvidia does well, AMD is going to zero. Guys, that's like the weirdest thing that I'm seeing right now. The reality is there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room to make money in the AI space. So it's I'm about to put so much money in your pocket. You guys are about to blow up. I'm telling you. So look, let me just go over the facts. Let me tell you the hard facts. All right. Bank of America analyst Vivek Arya, he downgraded the stock. I'm laughing because it's kind of crazy how much impact these analysts have. He downgraded the stock from 180 to 155, and you got to take a look at the stock. By the way, my portfolio is heading to $5 million. We're about to crush it. We're about to absolutely get to 5 mil. Next 2 to 3 months, 10 to 15% returns. I'm telling you, mark my words. Unless we get a crash, but I'm telling you, dovish Fed and where the market's headed at right now, the momentum, you better be in it. You cannot miss out. AMD, look, this stock is a no-brainer, okay? This is a cheap stock. If you look at the 6-month return, just take a look. We're at 52-week low. We're at 126. We're under $127. That's insane. Under $127. This stock not that long ago was it was $207, right? Actually, 1 year ago, if I go to the 1-year chart, this stock was over $200 per share. So a stock that was over $200 per share in the AI space. Like seriously, this company is innovating. Okay, look, the analyst, he was basically what Arya said, Vivek Arya, what he said was that tech giants like Amazon, like Microsoft, like Alphabet are leaning towards, going for Nvidia chips heavily. And that's signaling a strong risk for AMD and they could lose market share. Guys, they've already been losing market share. It's already priced in. Like this is already priced in. I'm telling you. What's already priced in to AMD is priced in because it's at a 52-week low. You think this is something new? You think this analyst just came out, oh, there's a lot of competition and the stock crashed to 52-week lows. Does that make sense to you? Do you think there's that many stupid people that have basically not thought that there's competition? They thought, oh, okay, AMD is the only company in the space. That's been the case. So now an analyst just emphasizes the point, hey, there's some competition going on, and people are like, okay, let me sell off the stock to a 52-week low. That's actually why I decided to pick up this stock, because when I was doing my research, I actually use optionsfy.com. It's the third link in my description. I don't like to promote it, but it is a software tool that I like to look at, and I've contributed to it. I like to look at that software tool for new opportunities. I actually caught Airbnb through it. I caught Nvidia. Now AMD is the next stock that I'm going to throw $75,000 into it. I'm going to start off with a fairly small position. To me, okay, to you, what I think you should do is on the share side, you go for 3% of your portfolio, but the key is leaps, because what I did with leap options, and I've already explained leaps, so let me briefly tell you. With leap options, you get a huge leverage on the upside. Okay, I recommended 330 leaps on Tesla, blew people's portfolios up. All right, I hope you guys start to think about blowing up in a good way, because I think a lot of people think blowing up in the down way. I haven't lost money for 7 years now. I've been trading for 10 years, and after working for Goldman Sachs, after becoming a coach in 2020, I've absolutely killed it. And that's because I'm looking at the facts, I'm using conservative analysis, I'm taking a look at fundamentals, and I'm picking the right stock. Stock selection is the most important thing, okay? If you start using my option strategies on trash stocks, you're gonna get trash results. It's as simple as that, okay? It's all about stock selection, and right now with everything at a 52-week high, looking at AMD, a lot of chip buyers, they wanna see more competition amongst AI chip makers. And AMD, they intend to provide chips to the entire industry. They don't just have applications to, just self-driving cars. They have many applications. I'll talk about that in just a little bit. I want to hit you with the best facts that you should take action on. 130 buy leap option for September 2025. That is a good pick for me. That's going to give me upside without having to spend tons of money on the stock. What you don't want to do is you don't want to spend a ton of money on the stock by buying shares. Instead, a leap option will give you that upside. You're going to get upside without having to fork up all that cash. Like, let me show you right now in my portfolio. If I pull up AMD, why would you buy 100 shares of the stock when a leap option gives you the same 100 shares upside movement without having to actually put up all the capital? That's actually why options are so powerful, is because they give you leveraged upside. Like, you get leveraged upside, same movement. So if I go to September right now, and specifically I like September because it gives you multiple earnings quarters for AMD to perform well. And if AMD performs well, obviously your leap options are also going to benefit tremendously. So check it out. If I go for the 130, it's only going to go for $2,000. So $2,000 you get to put up, rather than if you buy 100 shares, you literally have to put $127,000. Like, what's better, 20K or 127K? Yes, you have to pay some money, and you do have a little bit of upside in terms of the stock has to have upside for you to even break even, but there are multiple ways to reduce the cost here. I'm going to do that live when the market opens up in my Discord, but to give you the short summary, you basically can sell call options against this call option. So you buy a call option, you sell a call option, or what you can also do is you can just do a bull call spread right away, right? So that's a bull call spread. I do have videos on that. So just type in Invest with Henry bull call spread on YouTube, and you will see my bull call spread strategy. But look, this is a much better strategy than just owning AMD, because to be honest with you, I am fully invested. I don't have a lot of cash. You guys saw that I made a big play on Tesla. I put $1.5 million into Tesla. I put $1,280,000. I'm up $280,000 in just like a week and a half. And then I also have another Tesla position. So I am dry on cash, and I can't really even sell my positions because I have a lot of gains and I don't want to pay taxes. So it's getting a little bit more difficult. So I'm giving you guys some plays that I hope you take advantage of, but I can't even take advantage of all my plays. Like, I have to go conservative in terms of how much I invest because I don't have that much cash. But look, I'm just giving you a little bit more information. Let me tell you about what I think about the CEO, and I'll wrap up this video. I'll keep it, fairly short. AMD CEO Lisa Su, she's focusing on innovation, efficiency, and identifying markets where AMD could excel. It's all about looking at the CEO, guys. If there's a crappy CEO, you can forget about that company. Why do you think I invested in Palantir? Because Alex Karp went to my high school. I believe in Alex Karp. I see what he's doing. I like his leadership. I like his networking. I like the government contract that he's getting, all those government contracts. Tesla, right? I respect Elon Musk. Elon Musk's like my mentor. Like, I want to be like Elon in many ways. Elon's awesome. He's smart. He's innovative. What he's doing with Tesla is remarkable. The relationships that he has is amazing. Now he's buddy with Trump in the White House. So I'm very, very bullish on Tesla, and I'm going to continue to cover Tesla on this channel because I have over $1.5 million into Tesla. In just 2 weeks, I'm up hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? It's like retirement fast. My stock picking ability is retirement fast. So look, I'm telling you, AMD, when it comes to their chips, I think there's going to be a big difference in the market because it's not just AI. AMD is making their chips for a lot of different markets, not just AI. So, it's kind of like investing in technology. It's investing in AI in general, and if you actually take a look at AMD, this is going to be a little bit of a bold claim, but honestly, AMD is the only company that has a real shot at competing with Nvidia. They actually have a real shot at competing with Nvidia. Who else has a real shot? You think a company can just, get out of nowhere and just start competing with Nvidia? No, but AMD's been in the game for a very long time. They have a good CEO. I get it. The CEO is not as good as Jensen Huang, but the valuation is also super, super cheap. Like, I can go over the valuation a bit more actually with you guys. like the valuation just makes a lot of sense. Like the price earnings ratio, very reasonable. Price to sales ratio, very reasonable. Growth rate is still there. 52-week low. RSI is low. I mean, AMD is constantly taking market share, by the way, from Intel too. So even if they never end up beating Nvidia, it's still a great company to bet on, especially at the valuation that they're at right now. Like, you would be silly not to honestly invest in this company. Like, we're in an AI market. We literally have a lot of momentum right now that is driving our portfolios higher. And I'm not saying you should invest like all your money into AMD, but I think investing just like $500, $1,000, or just the $2,000 leap options that I'm recommending, you're going to see so much growth in your portfolio. It's going to be insane. Like right now, I have students that they put in like $10,000 into leap options on Tesla on the 330 call that I actually put up on YouTube. That $10,000 became over $50,000. Like, it's crazy. It became well over $50,000 depending on when, some of you guys jumped in and when people take profit. But at this point, people have made more off of just one Tesla leap play than they make as a doctor, as a dentist. Like, it's more lucrative to trade options than the root canals that my dentists are doing. So it's like, we're in a bull market. Take advantage of it. Make as much money as possible. I've said this already 2 times, I think, or once or twice. I do a lot of one-on-one coaching now, so my words kind of sometimes get mixed up, but I hope this is super valuable. In good times, you take that money, you grow your portfolio, you grow your wealth, you exponentially increase the value of your wealth, you approach retirement much quicker. But when the tough times come, we're gonna lose money. Like, let's be honest, we're gonna lose some money when the bear market strikes. You think I can predict the market, like, okay, we're gonna go down, I'm gonna sell my positions? No. So when it pulls down, I'm gonna lose 3, 4, 5, maybe 6%. But if I've made 300%, I don't care about 6%. Honestly, if you've made $500,000 in a month, 5 months in a row, which I think I'm at $500,000 in the past 2, 3 months in a row in this bull market. If you have made that type of money, right? Or even if you're scaling your portfolio, I made some videos about scaling from 100K to 500K. Let's say you started with 100, you got to 450, then the market pulls back and you go from 450 to 405. Are you sweating it? Not really. You went from 100 to 450, now you're back down to 405. You go into defensive sectors more, which I'll keep you updated on if you're subscribed to the channel. I'll tell you, hey, we're shifting from this market to this market. I'm shifting from growth to defensive. I'm cutting these positions for these positions. I'll do that as fast as I can. Obviously, all my live trades are in my Discord, but I'm going to still provide lots of value on YouTube as much as possible. So I'm just telling you how I'm thinking. Make as much money right now. There's going to be a bear market at some point. Don't worry about it for now. Keep making money. Hand over fist, bicep over tricep. All right? I'll see you guys in the next video.